Good evening. Today I'm here with a Broken Barrel Whiskey, limited edition, a Cask of Amontillado, a collection of American whiskey finished with Cask Amontillado cask staves, 110 proof, artisanal alchemy is what they call it, made with broken oak staves. So, is it put in a barrel and then the Amontillado staves are added to the barrel, a white oak barrel, or is it put into some sort of stainless steel container? Then in that they add the Amontillado broken staves. The actual way it's done, I do not know. It does not state. It is a faux cork. It is 110 proof though, which tends to help things usually. It is though just an American whiskey. Amontillado, I have my doubts, lying dormant in a crypt tonight, never to get out. Rare both whiskey crossed, mine so bold. A 1,000 injuries, death tales be told. Okay, well, that was a little poem that was on the side. I didn't even read that the first time I bought the bottle, so that's the first one. But it is an 11-year-old whiskey fortified with 3-year-old Kentucky corn whiskey. But it doesn't say the 12-year-old whiskey fortified with, it looks more like a 5 than a 3. 5-year-old Kentucky corn whiskey. So we still don't know what kind of whiskey the 12-year-old whiskey is. I don't know. There's a lot of I don't knows on this product. You know as much as I do. I've read it all to you. Vengeance and Malice, certified by Seth Benheim, Barrel Breaker. Bottle number 2556 out of 6,600. I didn't know that. 12-year-old whiskey, aged, fortified with 5-year-old Kentucky corn whiskey. Now, I do like a well-made corn whiskey. I always have. If it's done right, I don't like. We'll just leave that alone. Okay. Infused Spirits Group, distilled in Indiana, bottled in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, well, that's all we know about it. Let's get into the whiskey itself. So Amontillado is a fortified sherry. It's not sherry though, but it's a fortified wine. We get you do get a little bit of that corn whiskey, and they're just plain corn whiskey note. But there is a subtle sweetness in the background of it. A brighter sweetness I'm going to attribute to the grapes. Yeah, I'm struggling to get much else. I get the oak. But not a lot of it. Just a faint. Most I'm getting a solid corn whiskey note. A little light sweetness. I'm not getting any sort of caramels, brown sugars, nothing along those lines. It's more of a light sweetness, like a fruity sweetness, grape. That's what I'm going to attribute it to. That pretty much dominates the nose. I still got that laying here after the other day. I didn't even see that. Don't have the receipt on this one. you get a background of the Amontillado in it, the fortified, but it's not. I'm telling you, it's mostly corn whiskey. Then the Amontillado shows up, the sweetness that comes along with that, a little bit of oak, a little bit of that grape must smell you sometimes get if you've ever been around grapes that's been crushed into grape juice. That must smell that's left over with all the skins and the stems. Go to a winery, you'll learn a lot. I did. All right, I can't sniff on this all day long. That's mostly what I'm getting. It does have a nice dark color. Good legs on it. All right, I didn't do the aesthetics. The aesthetics are goofy, but they're not bad. I won't give the aesthetics, because they do tell you a lot about it. Not much detail. I'm gonna give the aesthetics a 6. I guess I could give it higher because of the artwork on the bottle. Yeah, we'll give it a 7. Oh, nose. Nose is kind of blah. I'm gonna give the nose nothing offensive, just nothing really standoutish. 1 out of 20 score. I give the nose a 10. Flavor, that's where we're at. Don't drink bad for 110 proof. Oh. It got wang. Get the whiskey up front, ain't too bad. Ooh, that's got a wang. Mm. This is one of those things that if it's your thing, it's your thing. If it's not going to be. Mouthfeel's not bad. Mouthfeel's, it's got a good, not creamy, not quite creamy. Not quite creamy mouthfeel, but it's starting to get there. Yeah, mouthfeel's actually not bad. Mouthfeel's a 1 out of 20. I'm giving it a 15. Oh. Okay, the corn whiskey's not bad up front, but then that wang from that Amontillado kicks in. And it's not a pleasant, smooth wang. It leaves a bitter, and the finish is bitter. It's got a strange bitter note in the finish. It's not my thing. Sour turns to bitter. You do get the wine, you get the Amontillado in it. There's no doubt about that. The corn sweetness is there. But there's no caramels. There's no nothing that screams at me that this is barrel aged whiskey before they start putting the staves in it. If it is, them barrels are dead. Because it's just barrel aged whiskey, so it's not Kentucky bourbon whiskey. So if we know it's not Kentucky bourbon whiskey, that means they can use any barrels they want. And them barrels are, whew. All right, I'm just gonna knuckle down. Flavor. All right, I'll give the flavor an 11. That's not totally off the deep end horrible, but it is, oh God, it's the wang. You better be ready for that. I'm probably being generous with an 11 on the flavor. I'll be really honest. That finish sucks. That finish is 5. That finish is horrible. Value, I paid in the $60 range after tax. I think it was in the high 50s when I bought it. The value's not there for me, it's a 4. I'm sorry guys, this is not, I've tried it and I thought it would get better, maybe a little bit as I got down, it'd get better, but it hasn't. It has not improved over a year. It's just stayed the same. 10, 7, 17, 17 and 11 is 28. 28, 15 is 42. 42 plus 5 is 47. 47 plus 4 is a 51. That is not a very good score. And it reflects in the flavor of this. I would never buy this again. I've kind of came to that conclusion after the first couple of times I tried it. But it's one of those things you kind of hope maybe a little oxygenation, a little time in the bottle, the flavors will start to meld a little bit improved. Has not improved. Has not improved at all. Well, that's all I got to say about this one. So remember, spirit in your glass ain't running from you. Take your time, sip and enjoy it. You'll be better for it, as we will. Everyone have a good day.